I have been thinking a lot about this coming summer. So, we are just around the corner for June. By the time you see this, it is already the new month. So, I have a lot of things I need to get done for this summer. And I was looking over in my planner here, which I believe there's a setup video of this, going over like the goal section and seeing what I had because I set this up for May, June, and July. Or was it April, May? Whenever I set this planner up. And I'm looking at my goals and then looking at like the progress that I've made, and I just did not complete everything I wanted to. And I think the problem is that I don't have a system set up to help me with these, especially when it comes to like filming and social media and stuff like that. I don't have a clear plan of when I'm posting, what I'm posting, all that upfront work. And it's similar to what you have to do when you're writing a novel. You need to plot before you could write. So I am taking that mindset of planning everything out before I start the action. And I was reading this Reddit post about 3 to the power 7 of quarterly goals. And it had me thinking that maybe I want to try kind of this tactic. So what it basically is, you have your 3 months, right? So that's your first 3. Then you have 3 goals per each month. So that is 9 goals. That is different than what I've been doing for like the HB90, which is 3 main goals for the quarter. And I think this is going to help me out because I have a problem. I always want to redo my goals, replan what my tactics are and stuff. I cannot stick it out for a full 3 months. Hence why the last, 2 to 3 months from like starting, I guess I did right December, and then I redid my goals in January and then redid them in March. So I've been redoing my goals, which are like the same goals, but I'm just like replanning them out. And I think this tactic is going to help me out. So it might too. So if you're interested in finding a way of sticking to your main objective for 3 months and just kind of having it in a way where you could kind of like achieve a little bit more, then keep on watching. This is the premise of the 3 to the power 7. So I kind of just wrote, which I know it's very hard, the color I used, but that's just kind of like my cheat sheet, if you will. So you have 3 main goals. Then you have 3 minor goals for each goal. And then you are going to work on these different minor goals 3 weeks, and you have the 4th week of the month as a rest. So this is like my chicken scratch for everything. And then I started playing out how I wanted my month to happen. So I got my 3 weeks and my rest week. And you have 3 hard days a week to focus on your 3 main goals. Then the rest are like admin days. And then you, for your other projects, your minor goals, if you will, you are going to do 3 work blocks. So basically I thought, okay, I have 4 days here. So I could do Tuesday, Wednesday, and Sunday as my working on my other projects, right? So that's just kind of how I came to be, I came with like the idea. And then I started working into kind of like, okay, so I have 3 major goals to complete in 3 months. Then within June, there is my 3 goals. I have my 3 weeks with the rest. And then a sprint week has 3 minor goals per goal. And so I just got super confusing. But I think I'm coming up with a way that I think it will work for me. So just more chicken scratch and stuff. So kind of starting back to my goals. So I had my writing, social media, and then YouTube. So what I'm actually going to be doing is writing, marketing, and like fitness, health, overall wellness, that kind of thing are my 3 goals. So then this is the HB90. So then it goes into kind of your projects, right? Which are going to be my minor goals. So that is just kind of how I think it's going to work. And my 3 major goals will actually probably be the same throughout the summer. But just to keep it simple, if I need a refresh, I have the next month. So basically, we are focusing on 1 month at a time, and that is new, and I think it's going to work better for me. Then I just did like this cool little like chart thing. And then I was like getting so confused and everything was all a mess. So I have a few more pages until this notebook is complete, which is awesome because then I could trash it. I was using it for certain things and then using it for like YouTube and scheduling and all this great stuff, and just, I don't know. Anyways, we are starting fresh. Okay, so first things first. If you want to use this kind of 3 to the 7th quarterly goals, you need to think of 3 major goals. So we're going to call this is our June time frame. So my first goal number 1, what I need it to be. And then I will have my, what is it? You have 9. So then you have your projects. So project 1, project 2, and project 3 for June for week 1. Then we have project, this is, I would say 1-2, then we have 2-2, 3-2, 1-3, 2-3, and 3-3. So those are going to be the projects, right? This is week 1, 2, 3, week 1, 2, 3, week 1, 2, 3. As you can see, it's getting complicated. And so I have these projects here that I was like crossing off because, I didn't have time. Now I can make the time because I'm kind of breaking them up into smaller pieces. So basically I could say, okay, so my goal 1 is going to be writing. So my fantasy, rom-com, women's fiction, whatever genre it fits into, that is my goal, is to get draft 1 complete, right? So within that, like, there'd be like writing daily, doing edits, all that stuff related to that, which is separate to these other projects down here, which one of them would be, plotting book 2, because that's something I need to work on. Plotting book 3. Another project could be looking at cover design and market research. So all of these are all related to the writing, but they are in their own a separate micro goal. So I need to figure this out for June. And then that's all goal 1. Then I have goal number 2, same thing, and goal number 3. And then I gotta do it for July and August. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this all off camera, and then I'll come back to show you what I've come up with. Zooming you in here. Okay, so I did a just rough draft of my June goals. So it's writing, so basically continue writing on my current book series, marketing, so gain knowledge through a marketing course, and health and wellness, so stick to a fitness regimen. So how I'm deciding on my micro projects, I'm trying to keep everything in buckets and seeing how this works for me, because I think it'll make it easier scheduling out for the weeks when I'm doing my work blocks, if they're the same per week. So within my first projects for the 3 weeks, it's going to be reading craft books. So they're going to be one craft book different per week, so that will be that. And then project 2 is going to be plotting, so plotting out my next stories. And then project 3 is going to be all about my website, so getting that kind of up and running. I have one, but it's kind of wonky, so figuring out how best to do that. So then for my goal 2 on the marketing, so doing my content creation for social media, so that's that. Then reading marketing books, so try to do one every week, and then all about my newsletter, getting that up running how I want it to be set up. So those are how it is, and then obviously per each week there'll be like tasks in order for that. And then for my health and wellness, so I have my meal planning for macros, meal prepping, all that stuff. Analytical and tracking, so where's the data taking me based on what I'm inputting for, so this is all about the output. And then just for, I guess, my mental well-being is, having a fun read, a movie, TV, all that jazz. So that is for the month of June. So now it's kind of wanting to create an ideal week for week 1, 2, and 3 based on these goals where I'm putting them in the calendar. So we're going to do a rough sketch of that, and then we'll be done for this. So I have the rough draft for the week, and it basically will continue because my 3 projects for the 3 different weeks are basically the same, just slight changes, right? So I'm going to take this, and I basically am every day having 3 different things, which is great. Those are my 3 work blocks. And what I'm doing now is going to be planning them out in my weekly planner. And we are going to do it in time blocking format of where I want to do these projects. And so this is my ideal week, and it will be not 100% perfect, but that's okay, because that's what the daily pages are for, what I actually am going to do. This is just for an idea. So we are starting in June, right? So my hard days, I'm going to block out my hard days, which are Monday, Friday, and Saturday. And what's cool is if those days don't work for the week, on week 2, I could rearrange it. So that's why I really like this, is that I'll see how the first month goes, and then I can make changes per month, per week, however it will be. So here we have it. And so my colors, which I'm actually going to change the colors because this purple is normally for fitness. We are going to do blue for my writing, and we will do pink for the marketing. So those are going to be my 3 colors for my 3 main goals. So starting off on Monday, what I'm actually going to do is take this and block off at 9 o'clock. Because basically, after 9 o'clock, I am done for the day. So, that is cool. Then we have my work section, so I can't really do anything within that time frame. So, blocking that off. Because it makes it easier to know where my spaces are for my work. Okay, I got my work section blocked off. So what we have on Monday is writing block on the hard day. So I know I also need to do a few other things. So I want to do a reading, a marketing, or some type of book in that realm. And then I also need to do my analytical data tracking. So I could do that in the morning. So that's pretty easy enough. So I could just, boom, that is, what is that? That is my second goal of my third fitness goal. And so I could just put, I'll just put analytical. So there is my first work block for that project, that micro goal. Then for my writing is we are going to try to do it from 6:30 to 8. So that is my plan for my writing. This is my hard day, so it's going to be tough, but I'm going to make through. And the guy was saying that you should do it in a 3-hour chunk, but I'm not going to do that because, like, it would be too late. Like, this is a weekday, so I don't really have the time, but still doing writing for an hour and a half or so will be hard. So this is my, I'll just put writing. And then I do want to do some marketing. So basically we are going to do that right before bed. So that is just, we're going to do reading. So, boom, day 1 complete. And I'm just going to continue doing this for the rest of the week, and I will then pop back on. I have my different blocks all laid out for the upcoming week. And I think it will work. We'll see how the week goes, and then I could make changes for the next 3 weeks. So basically we have our goal 1, which is more in the writing. It is 6.5 hours. Goal 2 is in the marketing. That's 4 hours. And goal 3 is 10 hours, which is the health and wellness, which it really comes down to these large TV blocks. But, you know, I could be watching a mystery, which helps kind of spear the creativity. So it is still somewhat work related, but also for enjoyment. So that is what we have for the week. So it's a different approach to goal setting by looking at it from a more 1 month at a time and having individual goals for the week, right? So basically what I need to achieve for this week is get 2 different things plotted, start working on the website, get some pages read, work on a course, doing my meal prep and meal planning for the next week. So it's kind of a quick rundown of how I'm doing this 3 to the 7th goal setting for the quarter, and I'm excited to see how it goes. So thanks so much for watching, and until my next video, bye.